Remember this here was like a really bad room. I think the radiator, you've got this old radiator sitting there, I think.
Yeah, there was a radiator
behind the window. I can't remember.
With this room was quite a lot of challenge because we could see the floor was not there. The boiler was leaking, so literally, and we have a hall here.
Massive one here, yeah.
Massive one. So.
Okay, so as I said, thanks for having us here. Thanks for showing us the property. It's been amazing. You seeing the journey, seeing how you started, how we argued, you know, how we fought over stuff. And I'm excited that you were able not to take it personal and really went and did what we've discussed, which was really good. So now we've bought the property, we've done all this work, the property looks beautiful. Talk me back about the renovation. How did you get on with the builders?
In the renovation, I remember you came first and said like, oh, if you want, you can. You came and offer actually and said to me, oh, if you want, my building company can take over. You supplied it first, and I was like, okay, cool. At one point, I was like, I don't want to be a property developer that just sit and just delegate. I want to be hands-on, and I want to learn as well to liaise with people, deal with people.
I like the way you've done that. I like the way you've done that because you came round, managed the project, get the builders, work with the builders. And what sort of problem did you have with the builders when you were, because you had to get your own builders. How did you get on with them?
First thing, the hard part was like it took me weeks to find builders. And usually they will come and give you a big talk, give you a big figures out of your leg and just walk away and all this. It was a hard learning curve. And I managed to get an electrician actually, which is from Gambia. This was quite funny. So it showed me like the dialogue was quite easy. So he turned up on time and did most of his part. But I had a massive setback through referral of one of the person who showed me. And the plaster guy was on spot as well. It was really good. He came on time. We worked on a schedule of 21 days. On 19 days, he called me and said, look, I'm done. I was quite pleased with him. But my main builder have when someone give you a cheap figure, I learned, if you do something cheap, you have to pay twice. It's a learning curve. Like, don't expect property going to just add up numbers. If it was easy, everyone will do it. I was like, look, I don't care. I am not negotiating in this. I reached out to Rahim, and Rahim said to me, look, I remember you supplied me Dean. He said to me, look, this is his number. I think you didn't call me back even. You said, look, I'm driving. Send me Dean number and just get out to this guy. And Dean was amazing. From the said, look, I'm on the job. I'll see you next Wednesday. I remember very well. I was like, wow, wish I could know this. And from that, I think, who else did you supply me?
I supplied you with the carpentry.
Yeah, the carpentry.
Nick came round
Nick
to
came
support when the builders messed you up.
Yeah.
Dean turned up when the builders messed you up. And whenever you come around and say, oh, Rahim, I might need this, I just look at my lockers and then pull it on for you, which was good. I really like you went through that because the reason why I like that is because you'd learned that how hard it is to manage builders.
And vet your traders as well, all of them.
And how to manage them, which is a really good benefit for you.
It just helps to build your social skills with them, see how can you rely on people. Even from the morning they have to turn up, send them a message, keep checking on them because that's your investment. I'll stop taking it personal after what my builder did to me. I was like, you know what, actually he was just probably, he's supposed to be into that project to teach me a lesson.
Correct.
Not like, oh, family or friend, or I know you from West Africa. Things don't work like that.
It doesn't. When it's business, it's business.
That's business. When it's business, when money
what
talks.
I said to you. Like, when you're agreeing with someone, you've agreed with them. And what I think we've learned from this project also, if you get in a builder as a job, make sure you list everything down. You have a job specification, so they know exactly what they're not adding on anything in it. But I think we've learned from that going forward.
I think on the next project, I think when I will give someone the job to do, he will look at it and say, look, better go to a solicitor. So
that's good. So by the way, we've got that. We've got job specification. We've got the contract. We're just gonna use it going forward. So now looking at that, I know we've got these hiccups doing the renovation, but thankfully we were there to support each other, which we did. And we had another setback. We did all the work. The work was really amazing. Everything is looking well. But then we had another setback. What was that setback?
The setback was water main.
Yes.
First thing, the thing I would advise anybody before you do any work in your house, make sure all your supplies are working: gas and water, electricity. Electricity can be sorted quick because those guys will give you. Literally, I had a 6-week setback. They will tell me, "Oh, we'll send our engineer." The engineer will come. You think the engineer will do the job? The engineer will say, "Oh, I'm going to book the job." And next week you will have a message. They will send you a message next week and say, "Oh, in 2 weeks we got the engineer coming." So it was a lot of setback.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Still, I'm not giving up. I have to go through this. We're not negotiating in this. So.
So yes, I do remember that you then call the water suppliers. They have to reconnect a new feed to the property.
They come and dig at the front.
They dig the front, dug everything out,
dig up again
inside the earth, connect everything. So they dig everything. Everything's connected now. Well done. We have to use a new piping works, new everything, and we have to come and get the other builders in also to come and sort whatever the mess the water people do. So this is the joy about property because
I called Dean again.
Yeah, you called in again. So nothing is the same every single time. So there's always something going on. So now looking back now, you've done this property. It looks amazing, right? Beautiful, bro. Well done. You've done really, really well.
I hope so.
Right? You've done amazing. So we let's talk about the valuation now. So we bought this property for about, how much did you buy?
We bought it for
97,000.
Yeah, and all the fees and everything came up to us to £103,000.
Okay, so we spent £103,000. Well, we put 25% of the 97,000, which was about, let's say, £25,000. And then obviously we spent about, how much do you spend to do the property up?
The property up altogether came to 42,800.
Fantastic. So we spent about let's say 43,000.
Yeah, we could have done it less if I didn't have a lot of setbacks.
Yeah. So that's what, because obviously of not knowing how to manage the builders and all that sort of thing. But let's say actually we spent about, let's say 65,000 pounds.
Yeah.
That's what we spent in the property, right? So bringing all that together, I know we did really, really well here. By being able to manage property, not giving up, especially you living very far away to come in here. Thankfully, you did not give up. You persuaded, and you did really, really well. So we had the renovation, we had the remortgage actually.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about the remortgage and how it went and how much the property came back at.
Okay, actually, I think I recall you when that was done. I contacted you and he said to me, "Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 of my guys," and. I think I went with Ali, and he was a really nice guy. Yeah. Things went, and he was actually jumping in and giving me some advice. Yeah. At one point, he gave me a figure of the rate and said to me, "Look, but don't go with that one. Go with the high one because you will see your ROI in the next year. Trust me. Even this one goes up, they will reach you, but you will still capped." So I'm like, okay, cool. So we went with it, and on the evaluation day, I was really, really surprised. The lady came in, literally she fell in love with the house. Went around.
Who will not fall in love with this house, bro?
She said, "Oh, can you teach me how to do a wall paneling?" I could see Gidi look at her like, she was a kind of young lady. Gidi look at her like, "Hey, she's mine." Okay. And we had a bit of banter. She was really pleased. She spent at least 45 minutes walking up, down, take measurement, went to the loft because we doubled the insulation. Because I had a bit of left, and the plaster guy was really happy and just double it up. So he checked the whole wall was aligned, checked the space, and said to me, literally, you got like 4 double room. You got 3 double room and 1 master bedroom upstairs. So I was hoping personally because I checked the average house price around this area. House have been sold in less than a mile. On the last 3 months, follow all rules and check the market, the real value in the market, and check. And 2 days after, I got the email saying like my house have been valuated for 180,000. even Ali, my the
180, I thought it was 140, bro.
And even my mortgage broker was like, he said, "Look, we're gonna set the rent to 1,000.
Yeah.
And maybe expect around," and he is really good at figures. Max, if you're looking 160, I was like, even with 160, I was really happy.
Yeah, because our target was about 130, right?
Yeah, I would still walk away with a 30K profit, and the thing came up with like 180. And I remember I sent Rahim a message. They said like, "You sure?" I said,
yeah, because I wasn't sure when he said 180. I think like you must be a mistake.
I took a screenshot and I sent it to him. The conversation with Ali, I was like, "Yeah, 180." And
I rang Aled behind you. I was like, are you sure that's the amount? He goes like, yes, that's the amount. I was like, what the hell?
And I was like, and automatically from all the effort I was doing, I could feel like everything was sinking in. Like, okay, there was a purpose behind this, why I went through all this.
Yeah.
And I think even if the project...
So looking at 180, the bank lender 75%, right? We had, let's say we had 75,000 for the bridging loan.
No, 72.
72,000 minus 72,000, right? Our renovation cost was about how much did it? 41,000 minus 41,000, right? And our deposits, like no money left in.
Yeah. No, actually, I made like 16,800 profit once I removed everything.
So basically, we pull all our money out, and it got 16,000 pounds left.
16,800, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, brother.
I was like, hey.
That's crazy,
actually,
man. This is having a house for free.
Yeah, I was like, actually, I can take our money and go and buy another one.
And now we've got that money, and we're going to go again and buy more. And buy more. And it's not going to be as hard as this anymore.
No.
Right? Because you know what it is now. And we're going to be working together very, very well as well. You said you want to take it to the next level. I'm happy to work with you, bro. 16,000. Literally, you bought the property, you fix it, use some skills and techniques. Right, you force the value up from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. You bring all your personal touch in it, force the value significantly. Then you remortgage it at £180,000. Pull all your renovation costs out, everything out, with plus £16,000 to spare. Man, congratulations, bro.
So I know I could have done it without him.
So that is crazy, man. I'm still having goosebumps, man. Literally, I'm having goosebumps. I'm having goosebumps.
The rewarding stuff is like yesterday. When you get me this guy, just to tell you, like, while we're sitting here, we still have even tenants in the house. The house, yesterday I had a client, and somehow, the life is weird. My client had food poisoning. I just decided, I'm supposed to stage this house next week. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going. I came on the way, I ring Rahim and said, look, I think we were talking about cleaners or something. From the minute I came, I actually sat here, was having a coffee, about to start the house. And he said, because I was supposed to work yesterday and today in the house for 2 days. And Rahim said, hey, I'll find you a client, someone who want to take on your house for 1 month. So this house, actually, I haven't rented to no one. 1 month, we calculate the figure is 4,000.
Now, let me explain that properly, right? So basically, this house was initially going to be rental property. So we looked at the market. We said we can do service accommodation here. So obviously, I forced him to kind of furnish it, do it really, really nice. As you can see, it looks amazing. And he came to stage the property. The property is not online yet.
Not online
It's not in any of the platforms.
I don't have Airbnb and Booking.com.
Nothing yet. He's here setting the property. I rang him yesterday because he told me he was coming. If he didn't tell me, he wouldn't have this opportunity.
Yeah.
He rang me and told me, Rahim, I'm going to set the property. I'd like you to pop in. I said, I might not pop in, but we can do a video call. Right? But I said, I might pop in on Friday today. Then I said, okay, fine. And as soon as I spoke with him, 2 hours later, one of our contractors, all our properties are rented. They contact me, said, oh, I'm looking for a house for my contractor. I was like, okay, you do? Talk to him. And then it happens to be, Lamin just rang me about his house and I referred it to him. They literally took the property for a month. And that month alone, and they're looking to extend. When they live in your house, they are my clients, right? They stay for 3-4 months.
Even better.
Right? That means you literally got 3 months people right now in this house. That's the reason why you see these people around this guy working just now. Because he's got £4,000 without even listing the property online yet.
4,080.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Sorry, £4,080, right? So, and again, just from one house. And this is just 1 month.
1 month.
1 month of investment.
Outgoing, I was checking my spreadsheet. Mortgage, if I the all outgoing, including mortgage bills and everything, council tax, cleaning fee, I don't have no admin. Thanks, no booking.com, nothing. And I think we'll cap around max 1,200.
Wow.
On 4,080.
Wow.
So
lots of profit. So this property, in average,
it's like, right? It's more of a like
once you've done this property,
over 200%.
Yes. Once you've done this, right, this property will generate a minimum of £24,000 a year. I'll tell you that now.
Oh yeah.
Way more than that. So this property will generate you that. You wait, maintain it this way. The location is great. As I told you, any contractors come my way. We're going to pass them on to
No,
you.
but that's the golden rule.
And
you know,
it
on-
is,
on the
and the golden
masterclass
rule, it hits
location
all
is
the
first.
golden rules. It hits every single golden
Like,
rule.
make sure
So,
it's
bro,
like anything between 2 miles away from city center is schools. I remember
Right.
when I was checking this house, that's what I was doing. Tick, school, tick, Tesco, tick, motorway, tick.
Yeah,
You know.
so bro, well done.
So-
This property is going to be amazing, and I really hope this would be a beginning of lots of projects.
Oh,
But
yeah, man,
I've
listen.
got a question for you. What message do you have to the people that are thinking or contemplating about investing in properties?
First thing to invest in property, I think, is stop talking to people who are not into property.
Good.
That's the first thing. It took me a long time to understand that, because I had this vision for years and years, watching Home Under the Hammer, go on YouTube, record it and check it. But I used to talk to the wrong person. No. And I remember the night I fall into your video and listen to your story about it, I was like, wow. I was like, until 3 a.m. watching, it was just burdening me. I was like, I need to get this out of my chest, you know. And it's a calling, but don't hang around people that don't talk property. Yeah. Even if you don't have it, like you said one day on our mentoring, fake it until you believe it.
Yeah.
Because I had this, I'm going to buy a house. Until I buy a house, when the day we got the key on the completion, when I opened the door, I stood on the hallway and I said, well, we got a house.
Yeah.
And from there, you just set yourself, there is no coming back.
No.
You're just hammering. No matter what is on your way, you're hammering. And now, even yesterday, I finished around 3 a.m. setting up the house. My back was hurting. I couldn't hover, but I'd carry on. And I just realized, okay, cool. I am here now, standing in this house. So literally, you have this self-accomplishment. Like you build something from nothing to something.
Yeah.
And people are coming to appreciate it. So the hassle is worth it.
Yeah, it is beautiful. So what can you tell these people then that are really thinking? Do they need to like literally do it?
Stop thinking.
Yes, okay.
Dive in.
Good.
They get this fear of failure. What do you have? What do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Just gain.
Yeah.
And the thing is, this journey will test you.
Yeah.
You will learn to be resilient. You don't force things. You will have a lot of headbang.
Yeah.
A lot of argument. We argued a lot.
Yeah. And then obviously get someone to guide you.
Oh yeah,
along
yeah.
the process, because that will save you lots of money.
Mentoring is one of the key things.
Yeah.
You don't rush into property, go and buy a house, even if you have the money and have the courage and the bug. First thing, go and educate yourself first. Get a mentoring program. It will save you a lot.
Absolutely.
A lot. And I will tell you, go with him.
Okay.
He might sometimes tell you literally no.
Yeah.
No. Would you want to do something? He'll tell you no. I'm like, no, what he's saying, no, he got it. But at the end, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because people are different. I'm a type of person, I'm a really stubborn person. I will do things. But if I stuck, I'll say, whoops, get my friend Rahim. You know, he will automatically, things that you see like is very hard, he will make it so easy. Or even he's driving, he will drop your number. Call this guy. You know, actually this guy network is just like, it's not about the money, but it's just know everywhere. It connects everywhere. Yeah. So, and for me, that was one of the things, like, one of the main things I always like his availability. He always respond back. He is always there. Even he doesn't, you send him a message nighttime. In the morning, he will drop you a list. Look, this. It makes things the easy.
Yeah, it's good to know that, because it's good to know that you are there. I can see the hunger in you. I can see that you want to do it. So I could only be a tool, right? Basically, and all the commendment, all the reward goes to you. I think you've done amazing yourself, and you've done really, really well, especially being able to manage this project whilst you live in London. I'm really, really proud of you of doing that. You know, it's all about taking action, and you've taken this action. You've seen the fruit of your labor. Literally, you have this. You saw this property conceive. Matured and given birth to, right? Today you've given birth to this property is here now.
Even today.
And now you've got your guest checking in the same day you finished setting up. Yeah. So looking forward now, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, next 5 years, probably be a millionaire like you, multi-millionaire like him. Okay. Because I remember when we were talking, I said to him, look, I haven't finished my project yet, but I see myself already has a millionaire. He's there. Because even sometimes when I'm thinking, I'm like 5 years, 10 years, I'm thinking I'll maybe sitting somewhere, start enjoying all these things. But I'm just like, look, we're not negotiating in this.
Yeah.
You know, there's no comfort zone. We're not negotiating. If it require a lot of 10,000 times, I will have to fail. I don't care. I'm ready for it. You know, and I'm not saying I'm doing this one. I'm just gonna chill now. I don't know. Even if the next one have to be harder, let's get it.
Of course, absolutely.
You know?
Because like it's when it's hard you grow.
Oh
right?
yeah,
and
yeah.
if it's easy, you don't grow. But yeah, bro, I commend you for this.
A project can test your limit.
Yeah.
Literally, you say like, sometimes I was like, God, what happened? What's the next bang? Something will pile up, bang. You finish, deal with it. Like with the main pipe, the guy come and say, look, we need to, water's not coming. We got like a 1.3 liters leak per minute. I was like, what? I said, yeah, you're losing a lot of water somewhere in the house. And that's what used to create the dump at the back.
Yeah, so I think you've done it now, bro.
So,
well done for doing this. You've done really, really well. And to be honest with you, bro, I could not be prouder of seeing you, especially you doing it. And I know why you wanted to do it. You had your partner with you that wasn't sure about it. I remember when we went to the restaurant, she was a bit skeptical.
Yeah.
So I am super excited for you. But what I like you to do is get her to come and see the property, so she can see the feel to what you've done. And thank you for implementing.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for for being consistent.
Wow.
Thank you for being able to.
We have to. We want to be a millionaire.
Like that, right?
Inconsistent won't lead you nowhere. I want to be a millionaire.
Yeah. So, bro, well done, man.
Thank you to you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I think you've done well.
So.